Still on NTV International, ladies and gentlemen, still on this special coverage running off and the rerun of the first phase of the 2025 House of Representatives elections, as the National Election Authority had nullified results of individual elections in 19 constituencies, and now the rerun is occurring and taking place in 7 governorates, as a total of 455 candidates are contesting 43 seats across 1,775 polling stations in the 19 districts or constituencies. And to shed more light about this, we are delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Asmaa Elzieny, professor at Al-Azhar University. Dr. Asmaa Elzieny, great pleasure having you with us.
It's always a pleasure to be in your company. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I'd like to know how you assess the running of the first and second phase till now. I mean, if we'd like to assess the whole scene till now, what we approach till now, or what we reached till now, what you can say?
Truly, the whole process was run in a transparent atmosphere. And actually, what is happening these 2 days, the rerun of these elections in number of voting stations due to some breaches, is an evidence that breaches might happen, and they are seen and judged and controlled. This is an evidence that what is hoped out of this House of Representatives for the coming round is something much appreciated, because the people has a right to decide on the people they choose to represent them. People who are going to be their voices. People who are going to guarantee that they are going to have this supervision over the performance of the government.
Yep, and as you mentioned, the overall outcomes remain unaffected, even despite of the irregularities or the breaches that had occurred within the first phase. Well, but so many rumors and so many negative comments is still just going on and still being written on the social media. What do you comment? What's your comment on this? And as the National Election Authority had also mentioned that if there is a sort of breaches or illegality or a sort of inconvenience happens and anyone notes this, supposed to go and just to make a serious and written complaint concerning this and not to write on social media.
Actually, breaches is something normal. It could happen everywhere at any time. We are not an exception. What is truly appreciated is how we confront this, how we act.
And how we deal with this.
Yes, how everyone read the announcement, the press release of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi after he heard about what happened during the election. What has been said, it's something transparent, it's clear. We need people to appreciate what is being done, to guarantee that the coming House of Representatives should be very well selected. We are not an exception. This could happen anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
But what is really so different is the reaction.
Exactly.
That we are correcting, we are correcting the track. We are following the right path to guarantee people that they should have this right to choose correctly and sensibly.
Exactly, the correction and the correction process and how we deal with this is totally correct. Talking about international and regional constitutions and organizations who are following on or monitoring the electoral process, not controlling or or even supervising, because there is a great difference between monitoring or following up and supervising or just monitoring. So which messages are Egypt sending through this?
Egypt is showing the whole world that we are open, we are ready to whatever happens, we are ready to face. Regardless of the preparations that were taken for the first round or the first running of this first stage of elections, all things could happen. But we are ready, and we are telling everyone openly, this is not the right path, this is not the correct thing, and that we are going to make it right. And that's what is happening these 2 days. And I believe this is a clear message to the whole world that whoever commits something wrong is not going to be hidden, no one is going to be silent, not the government, not the people. This is not the time anymore for this to happen in Egypt. We are in new era, new state, and we are ready to face whatever happens openly.
Yeah.
We are not ashamed. It could happen. We are not an exception of the whole world.
Yes. Of course, it happens everywhere, even in the United States of America, even in UK.
Any country, regardless of declarations,
yes.
you could be
yes.
so much prepared, and it still could happen.
Yes, exactly. I mean, watching the portrait from outside, also the turnout of the Egyptian woman, she's always leading the queues with all family members. Also talking about the quota nowadays of the parliamentary representatives out of the women, which is now approached to 25%. So what you could say about it? What's your take on this?
This is the guarantee from our leadership that if women are ready, the chance is there. They are guaranteed this quota, and also they are free to run it solely individuals. No one could stop them. The most important thing that the Egyptian women should get ready to be involved in this very important role, because the role played by the House of Representatives is so crucial. As everyone knows, the House of Representatives is the body which approves laws, agrees on agreements, approves agreements, and the budget, many crucial things to the life of everyone, every Egyptian, is played by the House of Representatives. And we are giving Egyptian women this chance. Of course, they are playing this role in different ways. They could be elected for the House, and also observing the election process itself from the different NGOs and organizations from inside and outside. This is an important role also. And never to forget that the role of she judges participating in the process. This is a way of empowering women in the right way and correct way done by the Egyptian leadership.
Yeah, nowadays we heard, and we're really witnessing the victory of some individuals, some unknown faces as representatives, without even paying a lot of money for promotional campaigns, or without being supported by great parties. So this actually reflects the transparency and the will of voters. What's your comment also on this?
This is another message that what is needed to represent who is needed to represent people who are who are qualified, even if they are not, because this is a costly process to run, to have these announcements, and you need to pay a lot of money on the process. But still, I believe that our country is supporting new faces to be witnessing the scene, the political scene, especially to run the elections for the House of Representatives and different positions, other positions. This is the message. If women and youth, this is the true empowerment. The true support is the true message that we are ready to empower the youth and women in these positions. Because this is never an easy process. You need supporters, you need many arrangements, and it's a huge process, not that easy. And as you just have said, this is an evidence that we are empowering youth and women for these positions.
Yeah, nowadays we are witnessing many regional and international geostrategic challenges everywhere, war everywhere, disputes, conflicts everywhere. So what do you think the most significant issues or files supposed to be at the top of the agenda of the new House of Representatives of 2025?
Actually, the national security, the Egyptian national security issues usually comes on the top of the priorities of the coming House of Representatives, and also we are facing very stressing economic challenges, and we need to find ways out to find solutions for this situation, and this could be by the support of the representatives also.
And the domestic
also
files,
we need to improve.
Yes, domestic
The
files.
Egyptian state is fighting poverty, health problems, educational problems, social problems, and all these could be supported by honest and very well qualified representatives of the House of Representatives. It is much is hope out of the new council, inshallah.
Yeah, Dr. Asmaa Elzieny, professor at Al-Azhar University, many thanks for your insights and for being with us, for your time as well. Well, short break and we'll be right back.